And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Chaos 120. I'm your host tonight, Veteran Mountain Man. And you know everyone else that's here, so let's go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Yes.
You there?
I'll start off, I guess.
Hey, Tara. Hey, Scoob. Good to see you.
Hello. And there we go.
Open your mouth.
That's really cool, Burnside.
Open your mouth.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Open your mouth. Stop.
Like that. Sounds like somebody's got to issue some discipline.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, like they say, imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
It is.
Unbelievable. Sorry, my sister.
Oh, joy.
Matter of fact, I put this phone on the other side of the house. My sister's going to be calling on that.
Oh, man.
Well, I got 5 sisters. They all call, and then they call back, and then they call again. This phone will ring nonstop. You think it was a drug dealer's house.
Oh, jeez.
And, of course, everybody also knows Irving Twin. He's here with us tonight.
Bonsoir, mes amis.
And we've got Kaz Warfox.
Up, faggots. Trying to get left by the fluffy tanks.
And for those of you who don't know, today was Glorious May Day. And while in previous centuries past, it basically meant it was a time of pagan fertility, now it is a time for the Commies to come out of the woodwork and play in the city streets and try to force a revolution. In fact, we were all kind of just discussing what we were going to be talking about tonight, including discussing some of this about me, Burnside, Scoobie, and those of us who got out into the cities today to see some of this craziness.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun live stream.
Well, I didn't get to do mine live, but I cannot wait to post the footage of the interviews I've got, because I definitely think it will open some people's eyes. And not for the Commies.
Oh, they'll just get tons of fucking mail. They'll get like they'll get all sorts of double enders in the mail, if you know what I mean. I mean, hell, that's what I'd do if I could afford it.
You'd mail bomb the people.
Triggered, Scooby. Triggered.
I just have to stretch here.
Yeah. Here, let me actually adjust myself here because there's a little. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. There we go. Do we need a close up?
A litho of the god.
Love that
yeah.
thing.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck
That's
it.
a nice looking mask.
Thank you.
So, which group was the craziest group you had in Chicago today, Burnside?
Oh, it's a tie between Antifa and RevCom. Because Antifa, they took my Iron Cross because they didn't like it, and they recognized me from 4chan. Yeah, literally. Yeah, that fucking meme you sent me. You know, so everyone knows, oh, this is Henrik.
You're
Thanks,
famous.
Yeah, I'm famous, so yeah. Yeah, anything I may have said that may have already incriminated me means nothing now, because my enemy already knows me.
Oh, man. I feel for you on that one.
Hey, veteran, check the chat.
Check the chat. What's going on in the chat?
Fun. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Definitely, it's a tie between Antifa and RevCom, because both of them are completely batshit crazy. It's just, ironically, RevCom wasn't the bigger dick for a change.
Really?
Okay. I'm outside for a while until the kids go upstairs.
Do you need to beat him with a baseball bat?
More like a wiffle ball bat. I don't want to break any bones.
That'll leave marks. Take a length of garden hose.
Or it could just fill a sock with a couple tangerines.
See, I was gonna say,
You need a fire hose, I think, open to like a quarter blast.
No, they have fun with that because they love fire trucks.
Oh,
see,
Lord.
I was gonna say a pair of socks with a bar of dial soap in it.
Ooh.
So I actually have
Give
something
him a
to say.
blanket party.
Happy birthday,
That's a reform school shit
Mountain
there.
Man. Happy birthday,
Mountain
Mountain
Man.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
dear Mountain
Man.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
And now shoot us some
motherfucker.
Okay, yes, I'm now even older. We got it.
Yay. You're fucking ancient,
And
man.
you should feel better. We did better this time singing. Last time we sang, I think that a couple of small animals like lost their lives.
Some fairies died the last time we sang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody clapped hard enough to bring them back.
Oh, yeah. We definitely killed a couple.
Not
today
enough
last
EF in the
time,
world's
so
gonna
happy
fix
birthday.
that shit.
And, I'm sorry it took me a while to get here. I was in the ER again.
Happy birthday, faggots.
doing
Let's go
okay?
kill some commies.
You remember the story about my ex? Well, I think he gave me a UTI.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So because I told the doctor that I'd been with, my ex, she's like, well, do you think he could have given you anything else? I'm like, well,
Oh,
I
shit.
so.
Be right
So
back.
they went ahead and did those tests.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully those all come back negative.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually pretty sure they will, but I won't know for a little while until I go and see my regular doctor, most likely.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man, that sucks.
But I've got antibiotics. They gave me some tonight. They also gave me something for my migraine.
Cool.
So tomorrow I'm gonna get my antibiotics filled because they should be free either at Publix or Walmart. And I think my normal place, but I'm not driving all the way across fucking town.
Yeah, you might have to go and dodge some alligators people are trying to molest.
Nah. Actually, I made the nurse's day when we were waiting for my pelvic exam.
Oh, Lord.
I told her about the midget masturbating on the sidewalk.
Oh gosh.
And she was being so professional, and then she busted out laughing, and she goes, I'm sorry. Are you fucking kidding me? She finally
See, that's one of the great things about knowing what's going on. It makes life so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I told her, about going up to meet, a guy from Chicago, and she's like, oh, that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah, so the guy you invited, Six, he said he's not going to be able to make it today. He's early to bed, early to rise, and all that. But he's going to watch it tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice.
And he did some subscribing to people. So I just subscribed back, and I definitely wanted to give him a look. That is the Ogre, and he's in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, he's one of the two that I invited.
So
I'm more sure about the second one I invited. Kind of showing up, but people's schedules are what they are.
They are. So Burnside, for me, the craziest commies we had were the anti-imperialist open society commies.
Wait, what?
That's such an
Yeah.
oxymoron. What the fuck?
They want to do away with all borders, all nationalities, all everything, just everybody be one giant happy family.
Oh,
Are they out of their goddamn minds? That doesn't
they are. They're
work.
communists,
That's
man.
fucking globalism. That's the most unfucking...
They think that if there are no countries, no counties, no cities, no nothing, then everybody can just get along.
Oh my god.
Doesn't
that's
work that way.
insane.
They think John Lennon's Imagine is like an actual instruction manual.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Ugh.
What now?
We were
John
talking
Lennon.
about the craziest of the commies that I saw in Portland today. The ones that are anti-imperialist, anti-society, anti-borders.
Oh god.
Just get rid of everything, and then everybody will get along, and there won't be overproduction, and everybody will be peaceful and live happily ever after in utopia.
Talk about fucking utopian ideals.
Oh yeah,
Egalitarian utopias don't fucking work. That's
No,
the
they
thing
don't.
that they need to realize.
No, they're not going to realize because they're brought up to believe in this bullshit. So,
well, see, how can you believe that nobody will strive for more? How? I mean,
Yeah,
just
it's human
how?
fucking nature, dude. It's human nature.
I mean, I'm constantly striving to be better at what I do. Every single day, no matter what, I'm trying to be better at what I do.
Same here, man. That's why I'm making all my fucking crazy flags and shit.
You know what?
Yeah,
I put money
and I mean-
on. I put money on how much you want to see. How much of these kids were brought up either Catholic or Greek Orthodox or one of the old world religions, where you're taught to be. It's a sin if you're over creative. If you do too much of anything, you have to be humble. People with that sort of an upbringing have no problem restraining themselves. It's already like communism.
Well, I don't have a problem restraining myself, man, and I'm charitable. I don't have a problem giving to my harmed fellow man, but what I make is mine.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up.
Right. We
I
are to
was-
enjoy the fruits of our own labor.
Yeah.
I was raised in a sort of society, bro, where anything you have extra, you give to the church. So people of that mentality have no problem turning around and giving to the state instead. That's what I'm saying.
But see, I'd much rather them give to the church than to the state.
Yeah,
No,
The
I
church
agree
is going to use it better.
Right. I'm just saying, you were asking how are people like this, how is it that they don't, like come out of their own pocket, how did you put it? Like, you can't understand how they, you would want to restrain yourself and not excel any further. What I'm saying is that's part of the reason I've been noticing a big pattern with a lot of the people I've seen and talked to around by me that are like leaning communist tend to also be people that I've talked to who are coming from like old world faiths. So it's already ingrained in them. Give it all to the church, give it all to the Vatican, give it all to, what is it? It's not Constantinople anymore.
The Vatican is the #1 holder of silver in the world.
How's it going, Ogre?
I thought that was Luigi's teeth, but I'll go with that.
If only I had that.
The Vatican is an evil organization where they have 50 feet walls, and the head god of the organization says if you put up a wall, you're evil. They are child molesting assholes that own more property than anyone else and more silver than
don't
anyone
forget
else
their
in the
private
world.
army.
And they hate
Hey.
Jews, and I'm a Jew, so I don't like them.
If only I owned as much silver as they do, man, I would be a happy man.
Look, I'm sorry to butt in. I just wanted to come by because next 6 minutes, one of the coolest guys I know. I found your channel through him. I will be watching this when I woke up. As I said, I just felt bad about crashing before I swung by like I told him I would. I'm an old man, though, folks. It's 10:14, and I've got 100 acres to plow tomorrow. God,
Not a problem, man. I completely understand it. If I had to go work tomorrow, I probably wouldn't go on the stream either. So have a nice night, man.
Fuck communism. It's so good to see some young, cool people with kick-ass masks that understand it's a lie and bullshit. God save the queen.
Hell yeah.
He seemed pretty cool.
So Ogre's a good dude. I haven't been on his stream in a long time. I need to jump on one and catch up.
Sounds great to me. I might have to join him on one of his streams someday when I've got time available.
Oh, definitely. This
I
should
like
be
'em.
interesting.
Yeah,
A Jewish
sounds like
you can
somebody
go along with,
I'd
man.
like
That's
to
a
pick.
first.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for introducing.
Oh,
him
you're
to
welcome.
us.
You're welcome. It's a birthday present from me to you, man.
Well, I've got to figure out something to do for you because yours is coming up, man.
Yeah, next week. Next
Yeah.
week.
Six likes anything that involves pasties and glitter.
Oh well,
I'm out. Reading Rin did send me a topless image she shot for me where she's jiggling with glitter. So I might still have that somewhere.
Ooh, God, that does sound hot. not gonna lie, she's got that nice figure when she puts on the anime pink hair. It's just like, yes.
Bro, I just figured out who you remind me of. I've been trying to figure it out for a while. You remind me of Owen Wilson in Starsky and Hutch.
Oh my.
Yeah, definitely.
Did he wear a mask?
No. He was just a cop and everything, but like a cop in name only, basically. Yeah.
Oh, that's
but yeah, so I'm standing there, man. Seriously, they had like 20 people coming in to do a traditional Aztec meditative dance to support the illegal aliens, which they like to call immigrants around here.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They were trying to promote hiring of and protecting the illegal aliens from ICE, who they claim is destroying their families.
Well, how about they have some blood sacrifices and give up some of their people? I mean, if they're gonna go full on Aztec, motherfucker, hearts and blood need to be shed in the name of Montezuma and the Mighty Blood God. Motherfucker, if you're gonna do it fucking right.
Sacrifice to the obsidian butterfly.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Just cut it open. I mean, hey, if I'm gonna, do one of those old Norse rituals with my old man, I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna go, oh, that hurt, and just sit there for a little bit and just go, ow, 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 ow.
Mountain Man, this is for you, honey. Happy birthday, you sexy beast.
Oh my God.
What's really fucked up? The first thing that went through my head when I see that was America's the last unicorn.
Oh man.
I thought you'd like it.
That reminds me of what the hell? What's his face trapped in the internet? The labyrinth.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He wasn't trapped in the internet. Tron. No.
The TV show. There was this fat guy that was trapped in the internet, and there was this one episode where he's what the hell was it called? It was on Comedy Central or Cartoon Network, maybe about 10 years back. Like Gabe trapped in the internet or something like that.
Reboot?
No. This was they did a whole like labyrinth sort of parody thing.
Huh. No idea.
If anybody knows what I'm talking about, they'll probably know it in the chat.
Yeah. I can't stand Labyrinth. It's one of my wife's favorite movies.
It's my favorite movie.
I'm not fucked across the board, aren't I?
I also love Beetlejuice. I love
Beetlejuice is awesome.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I take it you're not a David Bowie fan, then, Scoob.
No, I'm a big Bowie fan. It's just it's kind of like if sirloin is your favorite thing for dinner, and then you have it for 5-6 months straight.
You don't want any of it. Yeah. My wife has the ability to kill anything by watching it to death.
Damn.
Mountain Man, check your DMs.
I see. Wow, that's an image.
Well, that's one thing that would probably get your channel banned, so I wasn't going to do that.
I appreciate that, Hunt. I do, because that definitely would get my channel banned, and then I wouldn't be able to upload all that great footage I got today of all the crazy commies in Portland.
I really want to see that.
I cannot wait to upload all this footage, and I'm going to end up doing it in raw sections. And then
Do you want to know what?
some cut clips.
Today was the first nice day that we've had since the fall. I couldn't find any kids anywhere on the college campus.
Seriously?
What? No
The
way.
communists basically blew off May Day in New York. I don't know about Manhattan.
That's fucking fun.
I didn't see it.
That's
I went actually. I traveled a lot today. I went as far as into Queens. I didn't see anything. So,
They were all at the park, man.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's funny.
Laying under trees, smelling like patchouli, smoking their dirt weed.
You know,
Ugh,
see,
dirt weed.
that's why the PDX one was so disappointing, because they had it at Lentz Park. So the commies could actually come to the park and relax and not have to go marching downtown and be activists, and they still failed to show up in numbers.
Lazy bastards. Fucking figures.
Well, they're communists. Of course, they're lazy bastards. They don't want to work to produce the fruits of their own labor.
Yeah.
They just want to steal it from those of us that do.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Reappropriate assets, or whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah.
Redistribute.
That's what the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Redistribute. Yeah. Fucking dumbasses. Yeah. If you want to eat, you've got to work. If you want to be free, you've got to work so that you can own your own shit. Once you own your own shit, everyone else can fuck off for all you care. It's as simple as that. You work so you can be skilled, and you work so that you can make your own way. Because if you can make your own way, you can be free. You don't have to have anyone holding you up.
That's why I'm going back to Tennessee and going to start my own farm, man. I want to... it might be tough having to do the live streams late at night with you guys, but...
hey, it's all good, man. You do what you got to do, dude.
I would much rather live on my own hook than have to bend knee to somebody else.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That's why we're trying to get out of this fucking shoebox we're in, man, you know? It's better to fucking fight on your feet than to live on your knees, dude.
I hear you, veteran. I'd like a plot of my own land so I could plant a shit ton of okra.
Oh my god, Cryptic, you're fucking
have spicy, have hot pickled okra, like
every day.
Like every fucking day, man. I would eat myself sick with that stuff.
Oh Lord.
Well, I'm not just looking at doing okra, man. I'm looking at a lot of options, including
You're looking at some special okra, yeah.
Yes.
Well, not just that, some alfalfa too, man, and honey, and
Alfalfa's alfalfa's great antioxidants.
Especially honey, man. Honey's tasty.
There was an energy powder that I used to drink that had alfalfa in it. It's got kind of a strong taste. You're gonna want to mix it with some other kind of vegetable juices, tomato juice or something like that. Kind of cut the flavor, but alfalfa, yeah, it's good stuff.
You know that alfalfa is also premium racehorse feed, right?
Oh yeah.
Racehorse feed. Shit, dude.
I love alfalfa sprouts.
That's why I was looking at growing alfalfa, man. That and it makes great honey. So if I'm going to make mead and sell it, I'll make my own.
There you go.
God, yes, that sounds tasty as all fuck, man. Oh, dude.
Don't drool too much, you'll drown in the mask.
Yes, I already had to go rub my one eye because I'm sweating like a pig with this thing on. Normally I don't toss the goggles on.
There's holes. Hey, you remember the other mask I made, this thing?
Yeah. That thing is a motherfucker to breathe in, wasn't it?
Yeah, look at this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's nice.
It is nice looking.
I can't breathe in this thing. You can't hear me. I sound like Kenny from South Park. Yeah.
Hey, the good thing is when we go tomorrow and we all go dressed up, we can be like the South Park hero crew.
Oh my god.
Look out, it's Mega Man. Oh no, they killed Mega Man! You bastards!
I'd be the
One of
one
my
killing
things that
Mega
I
Man.
got. One of the things on my list is a wireless mic eventually, so I can actually wear that damn thing instead of this mask. Because
Oh yeah,
you know, I got that thing, and you know, I don't know, it's cool looking.
Oh, wireless mics are awesome, dude.
Yeah, I have to. I just don't have the bread for it right now.
Yeah, same here. That's why I'm making do with the earpieces I got on the flight from DC.
I feel like I should put a mask on so I can just fit in with everybody.
Hey, go for it.
Go for it.
Grab a luchador mask or something.
Well, no, don't
I
be
gotta
careful with
find
them luchador masks, man, because there was a guy with a knitted luchador mask at the Commie March today.
Oh God, damn it!
That must have itched like hell.
Oh well, it was only 61 degrees in Portland today, so it was a little on the cool side. Of course, you still had commies in their long shorts with their combat boots coming up.
That's great.
Because people out here are dumbasses and wear shorts year round. But
okay, so it's like the Hamptons.
Mr. B, my brother says you look like a black ranger from Power Rangers.
Awesome. Power
What up,
Rangers used to be
Prostate?
cool, man.
Just hanging out, man. How y'all doing? Sorry it's late.
Good.
It's all good, man.
Doing my thing, man.
Just
how you doing?
Just Mayday, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, Prostate, did you see the video I uploaded?
Yes, I did, man. Yeah, and I've got I've got a couple of stills from it. I'm going to like draw arrows and outline the specific aircraft. I know I could tell every one of them except for one I had a hard time with, but I think I know what it is.
All right, just shoot that to me in my Discord because I'll go up there for lunch again. I'll go probably to I'll even try to go tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. I'll go and I'll film each of those aircraft. I'll actually park and get out and walk. I'll try to narrate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be eating at the same time, but I will do it.
Killer, man.
Cool. I can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah, it's literally I go there because make sure my wife doesn't hear. The girl I was seeing years ago, right after high school, she enlisted in the Marines. For whatever reason, this chick that worked at this hot dog stand looked like she would look, I always said, in like 10 years. I called her the hot dog cougar. So
nice.
Did someone mention Marines?
Hey, Tennessee Marine, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up?
Howdy.
So did you get into majors? Did they have any May Day marches in Tennessee? I hadn't been able to find out anything on it, man.
No, and I don't think so, and I couldn't care less, to be honest. I don't. What's fucking May Day? I don't get it.
So the commies all go out and march on May Day and protest and try to overthrow the government.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't give a fuck about it. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, they
nothing
make asses
happen
out
in
of
Tennessee.
themselves.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to check Memphis, man, because if it was going to happen anywhere in Tennessee, it happened in Memphis.
Yeah, or Nashville possibly as well. Nashville, very, very left-leaning, democratically ran city nowadays. So yeah.
Really?
that's a pity.
Democrats have got
Goddamn.
control of Nashville now?
Yeah.
Dude, Nashville's super democratic. It's very blue.
Very liberal.
Shit.
Oh, God damn it. Well, that's a problem now. Nope, guess we got to kill it with fire.
Yeah, gonna have to go home and purge Nashville.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
lovely.
it's one of those things, dude. I mean, you look at, the music industry, it's mostly liberal, it's mostly Democrats. And I mean, country music really isn't that much different, even though they're like, fucking guns and beer and, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but you still vote Democrat and still lean liberal on almost all your shit. So,
Yeah, Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I'm just not into country music. It's like I don't like it, I don't get it, and then it's like when you hear the I'm gonna go down to the city and tell you what to do, and it's like,
country music
no.
isn't country music anymore, and I rate will fucking fill me like a motherfucker on this. Real country music is Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, George Jones, shit like that. The new country music is not country.
George Strait. Yep, I feel you, man. Garth Brooks kind of changed the whole genre with his kind of country rock.
Yeah, I think it's like you're one or the other.
It just started evolving in the 90s to this more rock, hip hop, punk type sound.
Well, I mean, you have fucking Florida Georgia Line singing a fucking song with Nelly. Now, I will say this: Nelly did a good version of Over and Over Again with God, what's that guy's name? He's married to that really pretty blonde lady.
Oh yeah, because that's such an indicator there, Tennessee.
Yeah, I know, right? Pretty blonde girl who sings country music. Fuck. God, I'm a Cherokee outlaw, half Indian and Choctaw. You know that fucking guy.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, he's married to Faith.
Faith Hill.
Faith Hill.
Yeah, who's her husband?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck's sakes. That was fucking killing me. I was about to Google search that shit. Yeah,
Why
Tim
is
McGraw.
it takes the Yankee to name this shit?
I fucking know. My game, man.
Dude,
like, Tim McGraw did a really good song with Nelly called Over and Over Again. It was actually
I remember it.
Yeah.
I remember that song. My father was actually in a cover band. He played the guitar and sang. They covered the Outlaws.
Scoob,
nice.
do you know what my #1 Pandora station is?
No.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I love that band.
They put on an amazing live show.
My #2 is the Dark Awakening channel from Europe. And then it gets darker from there. A lot of 70s, 80s anti-authoritarian punk and hard metal. Some 90s anti-authoritarian punk and alternative. I mean, you know, I like country music, but it's not what I listen to.
Yeah, same here. I lost about, I want to say 2/3 of my back teeth to most of the Warped Tours at Randall's Island, and a couple of Ozfests. Probably most of them, actually.
Oh, definitely the Ozfest on to you, man.
Big Day Off, the Big Day Off Fest, and the one I lost, I got cracked bad in the jaw over here. My jaw's actually broken. I have to have it like bone reset where the teeth are, because the teeth are actually like the fuck is the word? Exploded out, they call it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that the bone was damaged that bad. I got hit in the face when people fell off of the tower at Woodstock 99 during Limp Bizkit break stuff.
During that? You were there?
Yeah.
Nice, man. I was...
Bro, you never heard this? There's actually, if you watch the video, you can see me. I'm at there. What it was, I was on so much acid. And it was the same clown posse. And I'm in the pit, and what happened was everyone's faces started melting and shit. So this is back when I was on the weight team, so I was like 2-3 times the size I am now, so I was like this. And basically these kids, they would just, for whatever reason, they looked like goblins or some shit to me. I don't remember. But I grabbed them like this, and I started bashing them together. And so all of a sudden, Shaggy Too Dope goes like this to Violent J. He's like, yo, check out the Juggalos in the mosh pit. And just the camera on me, and there's like all these kids, like the circle that opened up where I was, and I'm swatting somebody like that. I was there for the whole thing. I went by myself because no one in the neighborhood wanted to go with me. I told that the other day. I was talking to a couple of these communists, and I told them, I said, hey, look, son, I'm going to put it to your plane. You're talking to somebody who went to Woodstock 99 and slept in a tent with 6 hippies. It was a 2-man tent. I've done it all. I looked on the commune up in Utica, you know?
So Six has joined us in the masks. He's got his luchador on.
That's fucking awesome.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
That does look good.
It's El Seis.
Gotta have those glasses on. That's great.
That actually is a good touch.
Scoob, one of the places I used to go to.
Like that's the luchador. Mass there, Matt. This is the stream of mass.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just a few
so when are you gonna let me make you a
Masks
wig,
and a furry
Tennessee?
faggot. Don't forget.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
I said, when you gonna make me let me make a wig for you, Tennessee?
You come near my hair, you crazy ass bitch. I will fucking kill you.
I just got out of the ER.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't give a fuck. You're offering to fucking shave my head. I don't give a fuck.
Guys, did I say anything about shaving his head? All I said was make a wig.
No, because I know where the fucking hair is coming from, dummy. Come from my head. They don't do me like that. Hell no.
Oh my god.
I don't care if your fucking puppy just got run over or some other shit. Hell no. You ain't talking about cutting off my motherfucking hair. Stop that shit. Leave me alone, Sin. Leave me alone.
You might steal his strength if you cut his hair. He's like Samson.
Yeah, it might be like Samson, goddamn. I might turn into a skinny little soy boy looking dude, which I
And then worst of all, afterwards you just might adopt communism.
No, I don't think I'd ever be so stupid where I'm like, yeah, communism seems like a perfectly rational fucking idea to run the world. Yeah, I don't think I could ever be that fucked.
You can't ever be that dumb.
There. The tape makes all the difference.
Yes, the tape does.
I don't have any of my hands here. That sucks.
Holy shit, that's funny.
I think I fulfilled a few stereotypes here.
Definitely. Well, you know what? It looks snazzy.
A half Mexican Texan wearing a luchador mask. Perfect.
Now we just kind of need to get you in the ring with some of the Commies.
Oh, I'm way too far out of shape for that shit, man.
So are they, man. Have you seen them? They can barely move.
Okay, well, I will fucking owe a beer to whoever can guess my avatar, either in the live chat or on the panel.
Oh, that's really easy. That's a drawing of the Celtic god Lug, and that's off of Deviant Art. I'm actually friendly with that artist.
That's it. No, wait. Say that again. Say that again. Don't interrupt them, fellas and lady.
That's a drawing of the Celtic god Lug or Lug, depending on how you pronounce it.
It is a Celtic god. You're close, and it is Deviant Art, but you're thinking of the wrong god.
You know, it's either Lug or Cornamac Namar. I'm very bad at pronouncing these names.
Cthulhu or whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it right.
Kulane.
Yep, that's it. God damn it! I thought that was gonna be more fucking interesting. Here's this old homeboy immediately just got it. Fine, man. I guess if I'm ever around your neck of the woods, man, I owe you a beer.
I don't drink, but you could wrap one up for me.
That's all right, man. We'll drag you out to Moore, and you can get him a beer then.
Yeah. I Tennessee, I have a bit of an inside track. That's why my mother's father was actually a founding member of the IRA. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to show that off after stream.
Oh yeah, Tennessee, you come to Moore, you get to meet me.
You're not making a good motherfucking case for me to go.
Get to meet Tara and her hedge clippers.
You're not going to be meeting my motherfucking fist.
No, see, all I'm going to have with me are fabric scissors, and they do not cut hair, so don't worry.
Wait. Did you say sisters?
Scissors.
No,
fabric
scissors.
I thought she said I have sisters. I'm like, wait a minute.
I do have a sister.
This has got a little bit interesting.
I've shown my face on live stream before. Would you like to see what my sister looks like?
Hey guys, we just got joined by Red Pill Shark here too.
Red Pill!
What's up, brother?
Hey, Shark.
What up, nerds?
More dead bodies.
funny story. I actually got this mask at an actual real Lucha Libre match.
Oh, that is cool.
Nice.
In Mexico.
No,
I got it at the arena.
that is cool as shit, dude. Nice.
That is cool.
I got it mostly
I
because
gotta
it's
get one
my
of
favorite
mine.
color.
Yeah, I was gonna invite my buddy Sir Adamantine on, but it kind of looks like a packed house today, guys. So.
Oh, yeah.
Regrettably.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, he's like, regrettably, I got so many people who want to tell me, happy birthday, bud, and all this other stuff.
Yeah, happy birthday, boy. Anyway.
Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me on this one.
If anybody's
Not a
wondering,
problem, brother.
if anybody's let's see. So what was it? Oh yeah. So I have a proposal for a collaboration video with the birthday boy. I'll get into it later.
What is your favorite color?
Irv, where's your welding goggles, Irving?
Right. So, are we ready to? Do we actually have any hockey games going on tonight?
We do. Let me pull up the.
Tennessee. That's my sister.
The one on the left?
Yeah, the one that's not wearing glasses.
I'd smash.
Well, she claims to be a virgin, and she's a Bible thumper from hell.
I mean, she can thump that Bible all she wants. I mean,
Ooh, he's gonna thump a something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, you break her heart, I break your legs.
Oh, you're already trying to fucking shave my fucking head, so I don't know how much more I want to fucking.
She keeps her word, man. She keeps her word.
Well, a
will say
recap
this
of
much, man.
last night's scores. The Caps took down the Penguins, which means they now lead the series 2-1. They beat the Penguins last night 4-3. And the Golden Knights took down the Sharks in overtime, so they beat them 4-3. They now lead the series 2-1. Currently, we have the Nashville Predators versus the Winnipeg Jets. They are 5:59 left in the third period. They're tied up at 4. It looks like this one's going to OT.
Nice.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I gotta still root for my Nashville Predators.
Oh yeah, go Predators!
Whoa. What is all this sports toxic masculinity stuff?
Oh my God!
We are flexing our very toxic masculinity stuff here.
You're not even Canadian, bro.
Hey, I needed some hockey scores after attending that commie rally today because I got home and I had to shower.
Yeah.
I also
I just sweated all that crap off, man. I lucked out.
Dude, I smelled like pot and filth, and I didn't even let them touch me. It was just a cloud around.
Hold on. I would just like to say, normally pot and filth is a huge aphrodisiac for me. I'm just saying, like, if I find me a girl who smells like that, I'm like, she's DTF like a motherfucker. But in this case, I can understand why that would be a bad thing.
Yeah, because most of these had pink hats on with blue hair. Yeah.
Oh, no, Death Rookin says happy birthday, by the way, Mountain Man.
Thank you, Death.
Yo, man, I just wanted to pop in and say happy birthday myself. I'm gonna head to bed because I work and stupid shit like that.
Oh, I completely understand. Thank you very much.
Hope you have fun.
Well, as always, it's good talking to you, Phil. Red Pill Shark's a good dude. Y'all should talk to him more. He's a good guy.
I like Red Pill Shark. He and I have had several discussions in the past, and I definitely am looking forward to a live stream with you someday, man.
Dude, Red Pill,
every Tuesday, 8:30. That's me, Eastern.
Throw your info in the side chat before you jump off, so we can sub to you and stuff.
Yeah, go shill yourself, Shark. Come on.
I'm gonna shill myself in the side chat, not the real chat. Keep it classy.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm waiting for your horoscope to load up here.
All right, so I
Chaco.
threw it up
Uga
there.
Chaco.
I live stream every Tuesday, 8:30. Feel free to pop by. It's kind of like anyone wants to come on, say what's up.
Cool.
Comes on.
Nice.
Happy birthday, my dude, to my fellow veterans, right? Is that pretty much who's here?
Well, we got several veterans here, but yeah.
Only one Marine, though, right? I hope.
Yeah, you fucking hope, because it's only going to take fucking one of us to fucking...
Hey, hold on. You know what Marines and bananas have in common?
Yeah, they're both fucking bigger than you, bitch.
Start out green, they turn yellow, and you cut them down by the dozens.
That's actually pretty good.
That's cruel and unusual.
On that note,
I like it. I like it.
Peace out, man.
Airborne for life, losers.
Yes, our retarded ass is signed that red pill.
Nice. All right, here's the Taurus horoscope for today. It's as if you returned to your senses today, accepting the fact that you cannot chase every dream that enters your awareness. Fortunately, there is no reason to admit defeat, just because you recognize the urgency of prioritizing the challenges in front of you. You can become your own best ally by reminding yourself to stick with what's important, even when the cosmos offers you the most enticing distractions. Novelist Iris Murdoch wrote, "We live in a fantasy world, a world of illusion. The true task in life is to find reality." And I think you found a lot of reality outside the fantasy by observing the idiots that showed up at the May Day events and
oh yeah,
and knowing that you are most based.
Definitely. Totally based.
That's fucking based. Is that not still a thing that we can make fun of? No.
Huh? I missed you there, Tennessee. What'd you say?
I said, is that still not a thing that we can make fun of? Fucking Baked Alaska being a goofball.
Who knows?
Too soon. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Can we all
Never too
just agree
soon.
that based anything anymore is just ever since like based mama and now baked Alaska? Like that's just they've ruined the whole like based word for me. I think that's pretty agreed upon.
You know, it's ironic. I have no idea what the fuck people are talking about when they say based. I just say, okay.
You're a dick. You're a dick, man.
What up?
Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the original guy who started that was based.
Oh, I'm being executed. Oh.
Oh, there goes Fairfox.
What does that mean
shit, I'm
anyway
gonna drink
when you
my tea
refer
now.
to someone as being based?
More or less, yeah, it's veteran mountain man's birthday.
Let me try and tackle that. You know the concept of being like debasing something?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Base doesn't actually mean anything, but it's the opposite of debased. It's fucking based. That's how I understood it when I heard
hate
people
this fucking generation, bro.
Yeah,
I really do.
It's not even a generation, it's an internet culture, right? This is like straight off fucking the armpit of the internet.
Do you guys realize, I was telling this to Burnside and he didn't believe me when I told him. Anyone in New York, 30 and over, has no idea what I'm doing. They have no idea that shit like this exists. I tell them I'm on YouTube and like they look at me like, Scooby, you some sort of a fucking weirdo? They don't know anything about this.
Perfect. In his accent, that was fucking perfect. You're some fucking weirdo over there, Mr. YouTube guy. What the fuck you doing on the fucking twatters and shit there, dude?
Exactly.
I fucking love it.
Exactly what it sounds like when they no one understands what I do. I try explaining it to them. They're like,
Hey, Kelt.
Hey, Kelt. Like,
Hey, Kelt.
internet in general around here has such a bad, like, everyone thinks that if you're on the internet, you're, like that, that fat naked guy. And what was that movie with Gerard Butler where they're like remote controlling prisoners and making them run around like the abandoned city shooting at each other?
Oh yeah,
not surrogates. What the fuck is it called? Gamer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the one, or is it the one with Bruce Willis where there's like some fat guy and he's like, it's this fat naked guy and he's eating like frosting and shit with like.
No, you're thinking of
in the game. He's a sexy chick, right?
Yeah.
No, I think that's Gamer.
That's Gamer because it stars the guy who was King Leonidas in 300.
Everyone in my neighborhood, when I tell them that I do this sort of shit, they look at me like, "What are you, like that fucking fat degenerate in that game?" Like that's exactly what everyone thinks. Like people on the internet are around here. Like it's like no one around here is tech savvy at all. No one uses Twitter.
I want to ask Cass if it's the same out in like California.
To be fair, the guys that I interviewed today in Portland, I don't think they understood exactly what I meant when I said I do a YouTube stream set and I do reporting and news coverage on it. Because they were all real quick to accept the interview.
And I think the areas in which you guys live are so left that they're not familiar with it, right? Where I live is like it's pretty fucking left, but people are more open to the idea of change. So IRL, they're starting to notice this shit, and they don't think I'm fucking crazy anymore like they did a year and a half ago when I started my channel, right?
Well, but Irving, the problem I have with that whole theory is that the freaking Intel plants are 20 minutes from where I live. They make i7 processors and multi-core processors in Hillsboro.
Yeah, but all the people that do that were at work today.
True.
Right,
the only reason I wasn't at work is because I work a compressed 12-hour shift, so I already did 4 days last week.
No, but
they don't let us do that anymore in New York, and I hate that. I used to love doing that.
Compressed 12-hour shifts?
Yeah, you have to. You can only do 8 hours here, and that's it.
Man, I just kind of want to, like, does anybody else ever get the inclination to just, like, move to a place that has, like, no Wi-Fi, no internet, and they don't know what the fuck anything is when it concerns politics or, non-binary sexes and fucking unicorn kin and all this other crazy nonsense that we have today?
Absolutely.
That's why I'm coming to Tennessee.
Sometimes, but not making fun of it on Twitter. It's too much not to. It's funny to make fun of shit.
Yeah, but even making fun of it on Twitter has its moments where it gets a little bit old, to be honest.
But also, if it's more than a vacation, I think someone smarter than me can make an argument that that's somehow giving up.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I don't know, man. I can live with it because I've had to deal with it for so long. But at the same time, I don't know. It would be nice not to have to hear about that shit in the news or on Twitter, all the fucking time. Ooh, this fucking feminist said toxic masculinity, blah, 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 and Black Lives Matter, blah, 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 and the alt-right, blah, blah, blah. It gets a little bit fucking tiring. It really does.
It does, man. It does.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you refuse to watch and observe what's going on around you, you've already given up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Irving, if you ask to answer that question, it really depends on what section of California you're talking about.
Yeah, what's this shit about California wanting to break off and become like 3 states? Y'all hear about this?
Oh, yeah. They're not necessarily free states. They just want to break away from the communist section of California. So because
it's like NorCal, SoCal, and then California.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're putting it forward as a ballot initiative.
So, would you like your favorite Griffin to jump on the stream?
Well, I was about to say I already sent my favorite Griffin a link there, 6, but you can go ahead and send him another one.
Terry wanted me to wish you happy birthday, M. Jones.
Well, thank you very much, Kelt.
Celt as in like Celtic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Celt as in American Celt.
Nice. I'm an American with a lot of Irish ancestry, so I can appreciate that.
Of course, man.
Tennessee. Celt is my little
For
brother.
me, it's Irish and Scottish.
What was that, Miss Haircutter?
I said an American Celt is my actual brother.
Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, then he was probably here for the sister comment earlier. That's a little bit awkward now.
I don't remember it. I'm also playing Far Cry 4, so because I have a hard time focusing on the screen all the way through.
No. I'm the oldest of all the children.
Okay.
I'm the oldest of all 5 of us.
Oh wow.
5. Damn.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
5's a good number of kids.
Got a fucking football team going on there almost. Damn.
I just have to find I have to find the twins.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Well,
They're running around Florida somewhere.
What's up,
So
Six?
I do have a story that you might like to hear.
Okay, let's hear it, man.
Let's see. Man asked trooper to leave scene of crash so he could get more meth. Yeah.
Oh man.
A man was arrested Sunday. Yeah, a man was arrested Sunday after asking a Florida Highway Patrol trooper if he could run away from the scene of a crash, saying he could get the trooper. Let's see. Damn, this stupid tape. Anyhow.
Why do you constantly gotta get fucking like anti-Southern stories every time I come on a fucking stream?
Hey, it's Colleen Bernier. You know,
Lord of Man is a regular thing, man.
Blaming her, man. Look, here's what it is. Okay, she is like your fucking crack dealer. You're still the fucking crackhead. Okay? Like the issue I take is not with your dealer of the stories. I don't take issue with the dealer of your stories. I take issue with you doing the deals, doing the crack. You gotta stop this.
So
you
you're
have a
saying
problem.
I have a problem.
You have a fucking problem, Six. All this anti-Southern shit. I will not stand by anymore.
Well, tell you what. After I get through this one, I will find a Yankee story.
All right, you at least even it out, motherfucker. Goddamn. Come on.
California.
Okay.
I never really thought of Florida as being a southern state, though, bro. It's full of New Yorkers and Cubans.
We really are.
Yeah. I mean,
and Tennessee Marine. Only you can stop the rape of the gators. Only you can protect gators from the fornication.
Yeah.
Okay. A man was arrested Sunday after asking a Florida Highway Patrol trooper if he could run away from the scene of a crash, saying he could get the trooper more meth than he had found in his car. Scott Eklund, 32, was arrested on charges of methamphetamine possession and driving with a suspended license. He was arrested earlier this month and accused of crashing a Chevrolet truck into a house in Winter Park and claiming to be an FBI agent with an AR-style rifle, police said at the time.
Ooh,
on Sunday afternoon, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper got to the scene of a crash at World Center Drive in South Apopka, Vineland Road. Records show Eklund had crashed a blue Chevrolet Impala into another vehicle. Records show.
Oh man.
FHP trooper Glodson Quardo wrote in his arrest report that he had searched Eklund's car and found meth and a small scale. Records show. Eklund talked nonstop. Quardo wrote, "Mr. Eklund was making no sense during our conversation. He was asking me to let him run away so he could get much more illegal substance than I had found with him today." He's being held in Orange County Jail.
Buddy, hey, wait, before you arrest me, hold up a minute there, bro. Like, let me just go to the spot right quick. I got so much shit to show you. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. You think that's a lot. Hold on. I got you.
Yep.
If I was a cop, I would have said sure, and I would have let him go. I would have hopped in the car and just followed him.
And been like, yeah, please take me to all this illegal drugs and narcotics. Kind sir.
Oh Lord, that's funny. That's so damn funny.
Man.
I'm cool. You're giving up your dealer. Let's do this.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not going to get you off any lighter.
No. You don't tell them that. You say, thank you for showing me where all the meth is. Now place your hands behind your head.
You know, there was this guy I knew in the neighborhood. He was friends with my older brother. And I was talking to my brother about something once, and I don't remember how it got brought up, but he told me about what this guy did. He wound up, I don't know how much time he wound up doing for it, but he actually pulled himself over. What I mean by this is, he was so banged out coming home from going in, I think he was coming home from Harlem, and he was completely destroyed. And he sees this state trooper over on the side of the LIE, and the trooper's just got his lights on, and he's sitting there doing paperwork so no one would slam into him. And so this guy, he pulls up behind the trooper, throws it in park, gets out, walks up to him like this. All right, what's the problem, asshole? And so the trooper looks at him and goes, get the fuck back in your car. I'll be with you in a minute. The guy pulled himself over.
Well, Tennessee is Michigan Yankee enough for you?
Yeah, that'll work. God.
Okay, let's see. School to hand out modesty ponchos for teens dressed inappropriately for prom.
Sorry, this is I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not as bad as, like, you know, the Florida man stories where it's like, hey, officer, I know you just now pulled me over, but I got a shit ton more meth to go show you. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, there's a big difference between that and, like, oh, my God, these prom dresses, you can see women have boobs. You can see that girls have boobs. We need ponchos.
No, maybe it wasn't about boob. Maybe it was about cultural appropriation.
Yeah, maybe these, you know, kids had fucking asses on them. I don't fucking know.
White girl give her a poncho.
Well, it is Michigan, and to be fair, it might be a minority, you know, majority school. So minority, you know, teenagers, you know, might have booties more than the, you know, your basic white bitch. I'm just saying, it's possible.
I've seen plenty of them country girls that are corn fed and raised.
Oh yeah, dude, I feel you on that, but I mean that a great ass on a great ass on a white woman takes work or lots of Cheetos. So.
Oh my God. Lots of work for Cheetos. Oh, Lord.
I mean, they're both big asses, but one's much.
Foster.
It's kind of like fake boobs versus real boobs, you know.
Oh God, Foster! I've got funny stories for you later.
Okay. Well, this one comes from Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh God, and they're Muslim.
You might
Holy
have to
shit!
save them for a little bit later, but Mountain Man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I actually just stopped in to say that. I can't really stay too long because I got to get up early tomorrow morning. So
I know.
Lord, we've had a bunch of people. We've had a bunch of people jump in and out just to say happy birthday to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking Messiah Keck just walked in at the perfect time to make me just to hear me go. They're fucking Muslim and handed out burqas.
That's good. That's fun.
That's good. Nice to see you, Messiah. Nice to see
Are
you.
you talking about the women's only defense against men's rapey instincts?
No, wait. If you can stick around and actually hear Six's story out, we can actually hear about this school handing out what was the term?
Modesty ponchos.
Modesty ponchos.
Modesty ponchos. Okay.
Okay, well, I think I can hang around for the next 6 minutes or so.
All righty. After receiving backlash, Dearborn Divine Child has changed course. I guess Divine Child is the name of the school, saying it will not have modesty ponchos at prom. Divine Child High School no longer says they will be passed out, and a letter to parents dated May 1st. For the most recent story detailing the change, click here. Female students at the Dearborn Catholic High School who are deemed to be dressed inappropriately for prom will be handed modesty ponchos by the school to wear over the dresses. Of course, this is before they changed course on that, of course. But this is what the original plan stipulated.
Now, what grade are these kids in?
These are high schoolers.
Okay, yeah. I mean, well, not to be creepy or weird. Like, by the time you're in high school, most girls would be developed, I guess, enough to like actually have to wear like bras and shit. So maybe it's just one of those like, oh my god, women have boobs and booties, and we need to cover this. Hello,
No, what it is that people aren't. The schools don't want the boys to, get aroused and such. Instead of being like, hey, keep it in your pants, go home and masturbate furiously, and
Man, fuck that.
just don't touch
that's
it.
for.
Getting wood in friggin' khakis is uncomfortable as hell.
Here's the thing, and I think I can speak for all men on this. Learning how to hide an erection is a very valuable life trait that you need to learn as a young adult man.
Learning how to get rid of one very quickly is very important as well.
Yes.
Yeah, just think about your mom naked.
No, I think about my grandmother naked.
Okay.
I think of Richard Nixon.
I know what works for Kel.
I think of
Thinking about
Bernie
his mom.
Sanders. Oh, wait, I got a boner. I'm Bernie Sanders.
Uh-oh. Everybody watch out. Cass has a breadline.
I think of Hillary and Trump fan fictions.
Oh, that's horrible.
Shade man.
All right. Well, let's see. Students at the high school say they're being shamed by their own administration before they even walk in the door for prom. If they're not dressed appropriately enough for the school standards, they'll be handed modesty ponchos to wear over their dresses.
What?
The ponchos are on display on mannequins inside the school. A note attached to them reads, "If your dress does not meet our formal dress requirements, no problem. We've got you covered." Literally. This is our modesty poncho.
God. Oh, God.
Which will be given at the door.
The fucking school is making memes now. Like, this is where it's come
Yeah,
to. We've
yeah.
got you literally covered. Like, what the fuck? Well, okay, here's a valid point, though. Here's, not to try and defend this, bullshit, but here's the other side of this. What if this high school is full of really slutty fucking high school chicks, and they all are dressing like straight up skanks to prom, and people are like, look, we're tired of these little 17-year-old hoes dressing like fucking prostitutes going to prom. So here's a fucking poncho, you dirty bitches. Have fun working at the strip club when you graduate.
And it is a Catholic school too. And I was raised Catholic, man.
So it's not holla hopalaba, it's Somitus, Dominus, Nodidus, Spotidus, Spote. It's one of those schools. Okay. Gotcha.
It's a nun school.
One of these
If you
schools.
get none, you can't get none.
Oh, man.
Unless you're a little boy, that is.
Hey, now. Leave the altar boys alone, Kaz.
I wonder what the modesty ponchos look for those fellas.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess if you can't stop, young women from dressing like fucking prostitutes and not having no goddamn respect for themselves, I mean, maybe, all right, bitch, here's a poncho, you dumb broad.
You know what they could also do is, hand
Raise
out
kids
modesty cups for the boys that can't seem to hide their erections.
No, dude. Then people would be bragging like, "Oh, dude, look at your tiny little fucking cup, man. I got the super splurge over here, bro." Like,
Yeah. I hate to say it, guys would be bragging about what size cup they were given.
Yep. Oh, bitch, you
We
got
have
an
something
extra
like
small.
that.
You got an
We
extra
have
small.
something like that they use. It's not a cup though. It's like a piece. It's like a piece of. It's kind of like leather underwear that they wear, and it's just stiff leather, and you can't get it up with that shit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Rawhide.
Yeah, these are Catholics.
They're
not Catholic.
Rawhide.
I was about to say, don't hashtag not all. Don't speak for me. You will be surprised in what scenarios and in what inconveniences I can still get and maintain an erection.
Tennessee Marine, they haven't been in combat zones. They don't know what kind of sick shit you can get erections to. Okay,
dude, if I can jerk it in a porta john in 100-degree weather filled with shit with maggots in it, I'm pretty sure. Fucking having some kind of little chastity belt around me, that ain't gonna stop me. I will break through that like I just went fucking Super Saiyan.
They literally take it.
Spiky, they'll turn blonde. It's a whole thing. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know.
The parents literally take the kids to get measurements done. They stand there in their tidy whities. Taylor takes measurements, and they make them this custom fit piece of leather that they put around them. And yeah, you can't get it up. And that's what
that sounds so barbaric, man.
It is.
It sounds really kinky.
Just get some rubber bands and do the same thing.
No,
you
rubber bands.
Realize, a lot of these people are either immigrants or first generation American. It's a lot of Latin, a lot of Italians. You got a lot of Greeks. You got a lot of people in this neighborhood who are really old world. Like people who like if you are supposed to be home at 10 o'clock and you're in through the door at 10:05, you're getting the shit beat out of you. That's basically how it goes down in the neighborhood. That's the way I was raised.
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think you should. I don't think you should try and promote, fucking young adults or teenagers to be, I don't know, sexually open. I mean, I definitely don't think that whole idea of, especially religious schools and like, a lot of schools in the Bible Belt, they'll teach that abstinence only, fucking sex ed class. That obviously doesn't work because we all know chicks who were pregnant in high school. Like, that's a fucking fact. Like, we all do.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, man, the whole idea of adolescence as it's used nowadays is a modern construction anyway.
It's funny. My ex-girlfriend is actually a grandmother now.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. Like, I know chicks whose kids are about to start, being around the same age they were when they started getting out there and getting fucking laid and getting knocked up before they even finished school. It's fucking crazy, man.
When I was in 7th grade, we had a girl in the grade above us, 8th grade. She had to drop out because she got knocked up.
Yep.
And then I was wondering about her during high school, and because it was supposed to be like the year that she would graduate. I was like, does she still have the kid? And he said, oh yeah, she had 2 more since that time.
Yep, doesn't surprise me. I got that beat though. A chick that I know that was pregnant in high school had a kid and now has 3 kids, all 3 by different dads.
Damn.
Yeah, I know a bunch of chicks like that. One girl I know actually in the neighborhood, this is fucked up. She started cranking out kids in I think junior high. But here's the thing. She literally cranked out children that were, beyond toe-headed, blonde hair, blue-eyed little butterballs. And so she found this family, and they passed all the New York State, checks. So she just kept selling her kids to this family.
Jesus.
So
what the fuck?
Yeah. So I think she cranked out about 7 kids and gave them to him.
Oh yeah. So basically, she legit is fucking. She is a baby factory at this point. Damn.
Yeah.
She was like a puppy mill.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah. I mean, I guess my whole point earlier was I don't agree with trying to promote child sexuality or at least teenager sexuality, even though it is a fucking thing. But I don't think it should be I don't think you should overly sexualize people who are still in high school. You know what I mean?
They shouldn't be teaching BDSM practices in high school sex ed like they are here.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
Is that really a surprise to you?
Yes, that is a surprise to me. What,
dude?
Flying fuck? Are you
junior high kids are told to buy pajama pants that are 4 sizes too big so that them and their partner can cuddle in them together.
What the fuck?
No,
what?
No, and no. Just no.
That shit happens.
Yeah. They also teach Islam out here in schools. They don't teach Christianity, but they teach Islam.
That is such a fucking contradiction, and that's technically illegal.
It is.
If you're a public school, you cannot have anything at all to do with religion. You're supposed to, be a public school, and you're supposed to keep the church and state separate. If you're a private institute, then you can have a religious education structure.
It hasn't been challenged. It hasn't been challenged beyond standard court yet. It's got to be challenged further out. The last 2 challenges, the organization that challenged it was considered to not have standing.
What organization challenged it?
The Oregon Family Association and the Right to Religious Liberties.
Okay, yeah, they need to get the.
I've been trying to get the ACLU to take it, but the ACLU won't touch it because they support Islam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course the ACLU does. I mean, shit.
And of course, we got CARE motherfuckers downtown. They actually showed up at the commie rally today, too, by the way.
Try and get in touch with the organization called Freedom from Religion.
The problem is it's going to be hard to get them to push for it too, because their chapter out here is just as progressive as everybody else.
Yes, but they're teaching Islam in the school, and it's a public school, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We all know this. People that are atheists, at least as far as like actual organizations, like, you know, shit like that is concerned, they love to go after Christians for having like a Bible quote in a fucking sheriff's office. But yet, if people are actually teaching like the tenets of Islam in a school, they won't fucking touch that with a 10-foot
Oh no!
pole.
If it was,
I know it's bullshit.
Like it was going to, fuck no! I'd go straight up in there and go, okay, unless you are going to also teach paganism, Druidism, Greek religions, Roman religions other than Catholicism, such as the Roman gods. I don't want my kid learning any of this shit, and I guarantee you I can find other parents that don't either.
Yep,
yeah, see, the problem is that
true.
I even don't have standing to take the cases further because I don't have a kid in the school districts that are doing this crap.
Yeah.
They literally, the state court has literally ruled unless you have a child involved in the case, you can't get standing.
Right.
So I have to get a local group to do it, and all the ones out here are too scared to do it.
That's some bullshit. That really is some bullshit.
Doesn't surprise me.
Look, this is why I hate these double standard motherfuckers. Oh no, we don't want this thing, but we want something just as worse on the other end of the spectrum. And it's like no, 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 and no.
Oh yeah, man! They're teaching the 4 pillars. They're teaching them how to do Islamic prayers and how to do call to prayer.
Fuck that.
You cannot do that in a public school. That was like legal in like the 30s or something for every religion, but they abolished that, so they can't legally do that.
It's either no religion should be taught or all religions should be taught.
Exactly.
I agree.
As a bit of a counterpoint to that, not to sound like I'm defending them or anything, but there are laws in several states. I'm not sure if it's true of all states, but if a science teacher wants to teach students about evolution, I know in many states they also have to teach them creationist theory alongside of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Which is fine. Which is fine to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I think religion should be something that's kept in the house, you know, or in church or the synagogue or the mosque or whatever.
The thing that the deity was like, yeah, I get it.
The ritual space.
Ritual space, that's a good way to put it.
But yeah, well, with all that out of the way, thank you for having me on, by the way, and happy birthday again.
Thanks.
Come on, man. And as a bit of a closing note, speaking of rubber bands, I found the one that my mother used to put around my dick to keep my chastity in check.
Wow.
Was it keeping the frozen peas closed?
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
There you go. That's about as far as it stretches.
I am so sorry.
I do got one bit of funny for you, Foster.
Okay, lay it on me.
Chickensaurus Rex.
Kill it with fire.
Hey, I'll cook it.
All right. So get yourself some sleep, man. And we'll
you get some rest. I'll send you the rest of the funny stuff tomorrow.
All right, yeah.
I just wanted to see if that might haunt your dreams.
Oh no, it doesn't haunt my dreams. It just makes me angry.
All right. Well, good talking to you as always, there, Messiah.
Yeah, you too, Matt Tennessee. All right, see you guys all later.
You take it easy, man.
See you around, dude.
Good Lord, who spilled all the beans? Because we got people coming out the woodwork.
Oh God, you're so popular on your birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
You don't understand. Even the guys at work don't know when my birthday is. I didn't tell anybody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I intentionally deleted it from my corporate profile on the corporate servers.
Well, your internet friends like you better, and we're better than your IRL friends.
Well, that's because most of my IRL friends are illiterate illiterate on the tech. So
Nice, nice. Well, speaking of which, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more people that want to hop in and tell you, happy birthday. So on that note, happy birthday. I'm going to get off here and go about my evening. So thanks for having me on.
Nice.
Good talking to everyone, and take care, everybody.
Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you.
We'll see you around, veteran. At Tennessee Marine. Sorry. We'll see you around Tennessee. We'll let you know when it gets closer to more, when we wind up hammering out a few things, because we do have a very interesting concept to go with.
All right, man. Hit me up on the DMs on the Twitters and whatnot. But other than that, yeah, man. Happy birthday again, veteran Mountain Man, and take care, everybody.
See you later, man.
Peace.
Please.
Oh, geez, man, we're almost down to the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, have we got any more news stories from?
Let's see. I think we have a few. Now that Tennessee is gone, we can read some more Florida man stories.
Yes, we can.
Florida man, fuck yeah. Going away, motherfucking Gators, Florida man, fuck yeah. He did all of your cocaine.
Well, the first one we have here is actually not Florida man; it's actually Indiana man.
Indiana.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Yay! The place we'll be going to. Awesome, crazy Hoosiers.
Overturned truck recovers highway and fertilizer.
Wait, you're telling me there's literally an overturned truck of shit?
Yep.
The Indiana State Police said crews were called to clean up a stinky mess after a truck rolled over and spilled its load of agricultural fertilizer.
Please tell me this was near
agricultural fertilizer onto the highway. The Indiana State Police's Jasper Post said the semi-truck driver was not injured when the vehicle overturned in the eastbound lanes of Interstate 64 near Ferdinand exit. The ISP said the crash occurred shortly after 7:30 a.m. Monday, and crews were summoned to clear the mess from the road. The vehicle had been carrying about 8,000 pounds of fertilizer when it crashed.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I am so glad
That's one giant pile of shit.
Yeah.
Both eastbound lanes of I-64 were closed for a cleanup operation Monday, and the roadway was reopened by 10:20 a.m.
I know where that is. Oh my God. Yeah, that's way deep in Indiana. That's like you go so far east in there, you start hearing banjos and start seeing rope from trees, if you get where I'm going with that. No,
I get where you're going with that, man. I get where you're going with that.
Somebody does.
Yeah.
He's talking old school cleanse style.
Oh yes.
I know what you're talking about.
They're still there, waiting.
Really? In Indiana?
Yep. They're still there.
We got rid of them for the most part in Tennessee. There might still be one backwards dumbass in the middle of nowhere thinking he the Grand Dragon or none. Some such none. Two teeth sticking out his head and can't straighten his eyes out. But,
boy. Veteran, I got a good one for you, man.
Go ahead.
A mom-son fight got so bad that it involved a body slam and pee.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. A Florida man went to jail on battery charges after an altercation with his mother and a girlfriend, the cop said, caused his mother to urinate on herself. This was after he threw a laundry basket at his girlfriend, who said he threatened to kill her. In explaining his behavior, 29-year-old Sebastian resident James Tibbetts Jr. told police, according to his arrest report, Tibbetts advised he lost his temper over an argument involving Amy's birthday and financial responsibilities. James stated he was sorry and just didn't want Amy to leave. James also advised he got to the point where he didn't want to be touched, and when Cheryl, his mother, tried to pull him away from Amy, that he lost it. James did not go into detail about the physical altercation. The call that brought the police on Sunday to the 900 block of Lance Street described a man and a woman in a physical fight. Then the man chasing the woman down the street. That turned out to be Amy Diaz, Tibbet's girlfriend of 6 years and mother of their 3-year-old girl, who was present throughout the domestic violence episode. Diaz told police that during the argument about finances, Tibbetts took her car keys and blocked the front door. After throwing the laundry basket of her clothes at her, Tibbetts said Diaz pushed her and his mother, Cheryl Walden, to the ground during the physical portion of the argument. While she denied being hit by Tibbetts, as a woman called the police said she saw, she admitted that Tibbetts threatened to kill her if she left the residence. Walden told police that she arrived to see her son yelling at Diaz while pushing her against the passenger side of the car. When she tried to pull her 6'1", 185-pound son away, she said he pushed her to the ground, then did the same thing to Diaz. Tibbetts reacted to his mother's second attempt by slamming her to the ground, causing a forearm laceration. As the officer spoke with Walden, he noticed Cheryl visibly urinated in her blue jeans. Cheryl advised she was slammed so hard to the ground it caused her to urinate in her pants.
Oh, good Lord.
Tibbetts posted $10,000 bond Monday. What a winner.
Good Lord.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, and we've got Colleen Bernier in the chat. Yay!
Hey, Colleen.
Hey, Colleen.
Thanks for the stories. Colleen, of course, is our senior Florida correspondent.
AKA our drug dealer. our official Floridian drug dealer supreme.
Yeah, she brings us the best product. The best product.
Yes, Colleen. Tennessee Marine was complaining again about too many Southerner stories. I personally like the Florida man stories. I don't.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Florida man's hysterical. I can never get enough.
Here's Tara. I've got a heartwarming story for you. I've got a heartwarming story here for you, Tara. It's actually a tale of heroism that does happen to occur in the state of Florida. A man uses jet ski to put out boat fire in Florida.
What's up, Quiz?
Nothing much. How about you guys? Oh man, is it a mask party?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Oh, this is definitely one of those hold my beer moments.
Yeah, Colleen says Tennessee Marine was complaining. I think I have some Myadol somewhere.
I like to call this my Riley Dennis.
Oh my god!
All right, that works. That works. I like that one. You're Riley Dennis.
Oh my god! Okay, definitely, Inquisitor. The next time I go out to any big party, I am bringing you, and you are wearing that mask.
There we go. There we go.
I'll tell you, as much this mask is really difficult to see out of. But yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. Well, let's see. Tequesta, Florida. A Florida man is being hailed as a hero for taking action when he says no one else would. Brett Townsend, a certified EMP and soon-to-be paramedic, jumped on a jet ski and headed toward the smoke after he saw a boat in flames Sunday afternoon. A boat filled with gasoline caught fire near a sandbar in Tequesta. Townsend checked, and everyone was off the boat, but he wasn't done quite yet. My concern was the boat was going to blow off to the side, maybe catch something else on fire, or get down to the fuel tank, maybe explode or leak oil into the water, he said. So he drove the jet ski toward the boat as fast as possible, then turned at the last second to spray water onto the burning boat. He sprayed the blaze for about 10 minutes from his jet ski before the black smoke turned to white, then altogether went out.
Nice.
Townsend is graduating from paramedic school in July and is hoping to land a job at the Palm Beach Fire Rescue. Way to go, Mr. Townsend.
I think he passed his interview.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a ballsy fucking badass tactical move, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, back on the topic that we had earlier, I am now looking at one of the dumbest memes I've seen in a while. And it would not be a bad thing, except I saw the same sign at the commie parties today.
Oh, please tell me it's a Karl Marx meme, because I actually seen somebody with a Karl Marx meme sign.
No, what it is it's Trump is the symptom, capitalism is the disease, socialism is the cure.
Oh,
I think I've seen that in Spanish. There was like a lot of Spanish groups where I was going, and there was like 2 to 3 different Spanish news networks.
I noticed that. When I was watching your video today.
That was because resist.org and resist fascism day this year, and all the cities celebrating it to be pro illegal alien.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Well, I'm glad the resist guys are at least cool, or their medics were. So let me guess. Resist is allied with refuse fascism.
Yep, and the American Workers' Party and the United Workers' Party and Antifa and
Wow.
So no wonder I got attacked. I literally went into the hornet's nest. Well, I did pretty fucking good.
Is it their fault that you lost your Iron Cross?
No, it wasn't my fault at all. No, it was Antifa that snagged it. You know, they recognized.
Okay. So all right. I hope Lacey does show up at fucking more, because I'm gonna beat her ass into the ground and take her fucking Iron Cross.
I'll laugh if she's actually wearing mine. I'll go, I'm taking that back, woman.
So what exactly happened, Burnside?
Long story short, they actually recognized me from the November 4th rally that they had to, overthrow Trump and all that shit. Because I was originally recording it. I was live streaming the event, and then I seen anti-Antifa, because they had the Gadsden flag of that. And at first, NightCrow and I were freaking out, because like, oh shit, are they going to burn that flag? Dude, we got to stop them. And we went over there, and they're actually libertarians. So we hung out with them the whole time and decided to join them. And, Antifa and Refuse Fascism and RevCom didn't like that too much. And somebody that day got a picture of all of us hanging out on the street corner of West Adams and made me in particular 4chan famous.
Really?
Yeah, and so literally, they all recognized because, I had to fucking get up, minus the mask and that, because, I had, just my regular colors and that on, which I did fix up, Scoob, but I could not find my red thread, so I'm gonna have to get some when I go to my mother's. But yeah, I was literally dressed up like this, and I just had my picket sign on that, and they're like interrogating me, asking me if I was gonna cause any trouble and that, and giving me shit for having the InfoWars pin that I have, and for having the Iron Cross pin that was right here. I was just basically, just to sum it up to him, just to fuck with him. I was like, fuck you, I'm German, So what, there's no fucking swastika on it, I can fucking have it, Because I know if I was going to actually get in the whole fucking debate of if you want to prevent World War II, you got to change World War I thing, they wouldn't fucking get that. So I was like, all right, what's the simplest way I can tell these idiots? Yeah, I'll fucking tell them I'm German, And just, the one fucking black dude comes up to yoink, and I'm like, motherfucker, and I nearly get into a fist fight with these guys, and that. And then I more or less kind of work some shit out with them where it's like, all right, you fuckers stay over there, I'll stay back here. And then some of the other people, I kind of took pity on me and like, oh yeah, they also threw your one thing over there and that. So no dice on getting my cross back, but I got my, the other shit that they threw, I want to picking that back up. And aside from that, everyone else is actually really cool, except for the one RevCom guy, because, he's pissed off that I'm not a communist. And he tried to get into a political debate with me and that, and I pretty much got him to the point where he had to resort to swearing at me.
That fucking black guy?
It was the black guy that took my Iron Cross. No,
I was talking about like the one we were actually there at the one spot.
Oh no, the different batch of people. Yeah, they this one was all the pure anarchists as far as the Antifa guys.
Was it actually Antifa?
As far as I'm aware, yes, but they had some other organizations, banners and such. So it might not have been, but they're definitely pure anarchist black bloc, if anything.
Oh wow! All right.
So
Don't worry,
more or less
Mr.
the
B.
same thing.
I'm gonna put a handmade iron cross patch on the back of your vest that they won't be able to rip off, and if they find a way to do it, I will kill every fucking one of them.
Oh, put it on the front. Put
Kill
it on
them with fire.
No, I'm putting a big one on the back so that you can actually see the J plus H.
You might have a hard time doing that because I already have my patches on the back. Like, oh, if I don't jank my shit out here, I'll show you.
I know how to use a seam ripper, baby.
All right. Oh.
Then I'll put them around it.
But yeah, is everyone able to see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your Burnside bombs on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. If you can find a spot on the back, go ahead and go for it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like in the upper shoulder or something. But you talk about that. I remember this is back in I want to say it was probably 2008. I was working at Netflix at the time, and of course, all of you know I'm really into Warhammer 40K.
Yep. You think?
Toy maker.
So I have this as a necklace, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think I remember you telling me this story. Yeah, didn't they give you shit for it because they're like, oh, they do the Nazis or something?
Yeah, there was a guy that said, "Oh, is that a Nazi symbol?" I'm like, first of all, okay, this specific one is from a tabletop game, but even if it were, an indication of something similar, into the real world, okay, know your iconography. You see the two heads.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up the two-headed eagle, that's from the Byzantine Empire.
Yep.
If anything, I would be a Muslim.
No. Byzantine
is from
Empire.
Norse.
The
Eastern Orthodox.
The Byzantine Empire existed before Islam, so you'd be Eastern Orthodox.
Yeah. It's the reason why is because the Byzantine Empire now, then occupies what is now Turkey.
Turkey and parts of Syria and Iraq. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's all I'm saying. And I say and what the iconography actually means, the two heads is meant to symbolize the dual sovereignty of the emperor of both religion and secularism.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Byzantines adopted that when the capitals were split in Rome, because originally the Romans had the single-headed eagle.
Yeah.
Ah. Interesting.
But yeah, that's that's exactly what I told him too. I'm like, you're just making yourself look like an idiot if you're going to try and accuse me of being a Nazi over this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If anything, he should accuse you of being a Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much
Who's
almost
accusing
got
you
into
of
the
this now?
same argument with them.
It was back when I was working at Netflix. One of the guys saw my necklace here and just asked me, "Is that a Nazi thing?" And I just kind of rolled my eyes and was like, "Oh."
I would have been like, "It doesn't fucking matter if it is. I get paid to work here. Fuck off."
Pretty much. Pretty damn much. Yeah. Yeah. That's more or less what I said when all these chaps surrounded me and stuff, and I was like, "Well, is this an invitation only? Can I speak to your commanding officer?" And they're just being a bunch of dicks.
That's when you start giving a random serial number and your name and rank.
Yeah, your name, rank, and serial number. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than them, it wasn't too bad.
See, I was actually worried that I was going to end up in a knockdown, drag-out brawl because Portland didn't have any counter-protesters that were going to show up.
Oh, we had absolutely zero.
Yeah, but we didn't even have real anarchists show up. Everybody that was there was a progressive anarchist of some flavor.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as real anarchists nowadays, because everyone who's an anarchist, other than like myself, NightCrow here, and a couple other people, everyone's fucking retarded. They're batshit crazy because they're like, we're going to combine this with this, with this, with this. It's like, you can't really do that,
Dude, I told you the only reason I don't support pure anarchy is I like having a police department. I like having an option of not killing somebody who's committed a crime against me.
Yeah, that pure anarchism can't work
I want that
large
option.
scale.
I want to be able to kill somebody that's committed a crime against me.
I don't mind having that option, Tara, but I don't want that to be my only option because that's a pretty brutal way to live. That's a pretty brutal way to live.
Yeah, that's the thing with pure anarchism is everyone would literally have to be completely independent and self-sufficient, self-sustaining. It's just not possible. Small scale, possibly. Large scale, hell no. Hell no, not possible. You know,
my neighborhood was chaos if that went down because everyone feel every vendetta.
Yep.
It'd be everywhere. It would take weeks.
Yeah, they literally expect that if you basically give enough distance between people and just they expect that in a lawless society everyone's going to leave each other alone because everyone can equally get even with everybody. And everyone's going to be just focused on, all right, well, I'm a, independent anarchist, so, I got my Minecraft this running, my Minecraft that running and stuff, so, I got to do that.
I heard them say that to me, but in the same token, they won't let you give guns to everybody because they said, they'll just shoot each other if there was carry laws. If everyone could conceal and carry, they'd be shooting each other. But you want communism because everyone's going to share.
Yeah, I know. It's baffling. Yeah.
You know what's really funny with that, Scoob? We got states in the U.S. that are constitutional carry. That means if you're allowed to own a gun, you can conceal carry it.
Nice. I like
That's what they've been trying to do in Texas. That was on the...
Go ahead, Six.
Yeah, Abbott was I haven't heard much about it since. I don't know where that is as far as... I know it had passed. I don't know if it passed one of the houses. I don't think it passed the state senate. I wish I kept up more on that sort of thing, but it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting.
But the point is that in those states where we do have constitutional carry, you don't have blood in the streets. You don't have people shooting each other.
Oh, yeah. Because everyone knows that you're going to be able to shoot them back. Yeah.
Yep.
More guns equals less crime. It's just common sense. The only thing is these people don't care about crime. They want control.
An armed society is a polite society.
Always has been.
Freedom for All in your chat said something about that like in Arizona, it's pretty lax with the carry laws, and it makes for polite society. And I'd heard something about this, that somebody went to like either Texas or Arizona, was like, I wasn't sure what it's going to be like, but everyone's been so friendly and so polite. And someone smiling says, we have to be. Everybody has a gun. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You can't make conflict when everybody's got a gun. You just can't do it.
Well, here's the major rub about that, though. What about Antifa Phoenix? When they were walking around with their guns open carry, then 4chan sat there and like disseminated all of the footage and found out that I think all except for maybe 1 or 2 hunting rifles, all of them were airsoft guns.
Yeah. Yeah, just about every single one of those weapons they had was a BB gun. Yeah, I remember that because I was tweaking about it and I was like, how the hell is this legal? And then it turns out, they're basically running around with those fucking airsoft guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're LARPing.
Yeah, literally cosplaying or LARPing. Yeah, it's asinine.
Well,
this is not an airsoft gun.
Nope.
Fuck yeah.
That's
real
a nice
deal,
piece
man.
there, Six.
Thank you. Walter P99 .40 caliber.
Nice. And I just got myself a content strike on that.
Right on, baby. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, how I wish cannibalism was legal.
It's been too long.
I love this decocker. This is
Are
all
you
it
guys just
takes to
playing
get
with guns
recocked.
now?
You just wanted to see my O face.
Yeah, there we go.
The only other thing other than Riley Dennis that turns Irv on is just the sound of a weapon loading, unloading, and being fired. Just the sound of one tampering with his firearm just dangles his johnny thoroughly.
What is this one?
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
That's what he's digging for.
I'm sorry?
What you got there? Is that a Ruger or is that a?
This is a TZ99.
Oh, TZ99. Okay. It's hard to tell. Careful there, man.
The trigger discipline on the stream is.
Notice that he does this while he's wearing a horse's head.
No, we're just saying we know you can't see shit. You're doing it all by feel.
Yeah.
I guarantee you my accuracy is still probably better than a guardsman.
He's not wrong.
My brother says he fired an AR-15 for the first time last weekend.
Nice. Oh, those are
Very
so
cool.
fun.
That is a rite of passage, man. That's right.
Yeah, I went to the range a little while ago with a buddy of mine. He has an AR-15 with a whole shit ton of accessories and shit. But I loaded up a 30-round magazine. It took less than 30 seconds to empty it.
Oh,
yeah,
it was a lot
pretty
of
much.
fun. I'm gonna lie.
Good Lord, guys. Y'all don't get it. If I'm gonna play speed rounds, I want my M60A3.
Oh, fuck yes.
10,000 rounds in 20 minutes.
The lawnmower. God, yes.
Of course, after you run that 10,000 rounds on the belt, you got to change the barrel. But
yeah, I'm gonna say when it starts glowing orange.
That's okay. It's got a quick disconnect.
Yeah, you just you pop the breech and the whole barrel just ping.
Just pop a new one right in on top of it after it pops out, and you're ready to go again. Another 10,000 rounds.
Actually, I saw a YouTube video. It was hilarious. It was a woman sitting there with an M60, right? Just going full auto with the thing. I think they go through 4 boxes of ammunition until the barrel finally melts.
Yep.
And they were doing it as a stress test to the gun.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of amazing. So they just pop, just like for about 5-6 minutes straight, nonstop. I think that one of the things they were doing too is they were firing nothing but phosphorus rounds, specifically to try and heat up the barrel.
Oh yeah, tracer rounds. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Well, sadly, gentlemen, due to the fact that I live in Sharakistan, I am not as well equipped. So, this is basically what I have to settle for.
That's not bad.
And what is that?
That's not bad.
I can't really see it too well.
It's more or less my signature weapon. I got it for a birthday.
Ooh.
Because
Burnside.
There you go.
This is my EDC.
Ooh, nice.
But it's dull to sharpen it. So.
CRKT fan. What you got there, man?
I'm sorry?
That's a CRKT. Which model?
Well, no, it's just Attack Force spring assist flip blade.
Okay. Yeah, I just picked up one of the Kershaw Shuffle 2s. I was carrying it today. It's actually not bad.
Yes.
And that's not all. Nope. That's not what I want to pop out. That's what I want to pop out.
I feel for your Burnside that you can't actually carry a gun in Shirakistan.
Yeah, I'd have to get conceal and carry, and then I'd have to pay about $400 just to get a fucking nice sidearm like what you guys got.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'm actually thinking of selling my rifle and then buying a Chiappa Rhino.
There you go.
Nice.
The Rhinos are nice. I don't have the Rhinos.
What you
nice,
got there?
I don't have a need for
God damn.
Yeah, ballast song right there.
Oh, nice Scoob.
I really
He's
want
got
to
a
get
butterfly knife. Oh, I love those.
Oh, I used to have one.
Me
I left
too,
it
man.
dull so I could practice with it.
Oh, a butterfly knife. Got it.
Oh,
If you want to get my melee weapons, I have my Warhammer over there.
Oh,
Just saying,
all
man.
means,
Don't make me go upstairs and get the tomahawk and the swords.
Yeah, please do. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this in the next few minutes. All right, come on. Let me pull out the damn.
When Mr. B finally comes to visit me in Florida, he gets to see my swords and everything.
Awesome.
What was that?
There we go. Finally.
I said when Mr. B finally comes to visit me in Florida, he gets to see my Nadoshi, my broadswords, all my blades.
And say,
Chinese broadswords.
now
This
that
thing
it's,
shaved with this bala song. Look at that.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Damn.
now that it's actually warming up, we should go up to Bristol sometime.
No, you guys need to come to Florida.
I say
Like
Bristol,
that.
up on just over the border from Illinois to Wisconsin has a entire season long Renaissance fair.
Oh, son of a bitch! Okay, I want to go.
Yeah.
I definitely
in
want to
fact,
go.
actually, I was talking to Rebo about it. She showed off several things that she got there, and I was able to tell her exactly which stall it was that she got it from.
Oh, nice.
Reason why
I got something to show you from my Renaissance fair.
I got the Warhammer there, and my roommate got a hand and a half there. So.
Oh, nice.
See, I gotta go pick up my embroidered kilt tomorrow. It's getting new buckles put on.
This thing also has throwing darts. I've got 3 of those that stick into this thing, and they are an absolute motherfucker to get out of the damn thing. And a nice little compartment for caltrops. If I can get these fuckers out.
Dude, seriously, caltrops? What the hell do you need to? Are you
If-
planning on standing off a ninja or something?
Yeah, there's not like half a dozen of them at least in there.
Well, I mean, I'm at least going to be fighting a ninja that came off the clearance rack at Walmart. You know,
Yeah, you know, that is.
I do have a shirt that says Mad Ninja Skills.
That's a
Oh my god! What the fuck is up with the didgeridoo?
Who's got the didgeridoo going?
Scooby does.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that's pretty awesome. I kind of want a didgeridoo.
Oh,
I muted you, Scoob.
Scooby, you're muted, baby.
I'm trying to unmute him now.
No, he has to do it himself.
He has to unmute himself. You can't unmute him.
No, there should be a way to do that. Hold on, let me see here.
Oh, there we go.
That's fine.
All right.
No, I was saying, I got this at the New York State Renaissance Fair up in Tuxedo.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. The didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
I bet
neat.
you didn't know I actually know how to play the damn thing.
That's cool.
Warn a guy next time, man.
Sorry.
Let me show you this.
I said, look, this is what I got from the Renaissance Fair, and you guys kept talking. I said, this is what I got. This is what I got. And fuck it, I showed you.
Oh, hey,
Scooby, learn to play Happy Birthday on it.
What is that?
I
A
just
Walther
did.
PPK?
Say again?
Is that a Walther PPK?
No, this is a Keltec P11.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's a double stacked compact 9mm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking at some of the Ruger LRCs,
10 rounds.
sorry, yeah, the LCP 380 autos, because they're great little driving guns, and I can get them for about 150, 200 bucks here.
Yeah, I got this one for just over 200.
Yeah, see, I refuse to buy Caltech.
I got it because I like the way the handle feels.
Yeah, but I still refuse to buy anything Caltech because it comes out of California.
True, true.
Yeah, all of my firearms I actually bought in Ohio, and then brought them over to Illinois.
I'm kind of the same way with any firearms produced in Turkey.
Yeah, I can understand that, man. I don't buy Turkish firearms either. I'll I'll buy Austrian, I'll buy Croatian, I'll buy American, but except for California.
Right.
I'll buy Italy. I'll buy stuff from Italy.
Oh yeah, good friggin' Beretta.
How do you guys feel about Savage Arms?
Huh?
How do you feel about Savage Arms?
Savage makes a decent rifle for a bolt action. I'm not sure about their semi-autos.
That's fine because I fired a Savage Arms 308 bolt action at the range a couple of times now, and yeah, when I can, I'm thinking that's going to be
Man. If you're going to buy a bolt action, Savage makes a great bolt action. I mean, the only thing I'd recommend over them would be probably, if you wanted to go with the 7mm, go with the Mauser over the Savage. But if you're wanting to go 308 bolt action, either Savage or Remington.
And the Remington, I didn't like it.
Wishing you a happy birthday.
The bolt felt sticky, like it.
I did.
And the Savage Arms feels way smoother. Like you obviously have to put a little pressure on it, right? But it just felt like really, really natural and smooth. And Remington was like, maybe it was that particular gun. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't properly maintained, but it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, and that's the important thing. I've seen Remingtons that were really smooth. I've seen Remingtons that stuck a little bit more. It all depends on the rifle. However, I will say that Savage is more consistent on their bolt action rifles than Remington is when it comes to smooth operation.
Just for that, Inquisitor, I want to show you what you were talking about just a second ago.
Oh, you do have a Walther PPK. Nice.
Yeah. This is the Walther PPKS. This is actually it has a higher capacity magazine than the PPK.
Nice.
Damn. Nice. And Inquisitor,
that is James Bond's gun. That is a freaking classy ass gun.
Well, guys, it is 4 minutes till, so why don't we go ahead and get some shelling done here? Burnside, you want to start?
Sure. I am the Burnside Film Project, when I'm not fist fighting Antifa for my Iron Cross back. You can find me on YouTube, BitChute, Gab.ai, and Twitter. Pretty much everywhere other than Twitter and Redbubble, I am the Burnside Film Project. On Twitter, it's Burnside_Bones. On Redbubble, it's Burnside Film, because I couldn't fit the whole thing in there. And if you want to see a little bit of a preview of what I do for Redbubble, just look at my good buddy here, Irving Twin.
Reckless Flaggatry by Burnside on Burnside Film Project at Redbubble?
Burnside Film.
Burnside Film on redbubble.com.
I couldn't fucking fit Project in there because they're a bunch of bastards.
Yeah. Inquisitor, you want to chill out?
Yeah, I'm Inquisitor 8.1. You can find me on YouTube. I do D&D stuff. Now that I've got my ability to stream back for everything. I've been doing D&D streams every weekend again.
Nice.
So yeah. Plus, I'm also planning on working on some films. And I had a tweet go viral from me.
Oh, nice.
I got retweeted like I think 15 something times and over 200 likes. So.
Oh, nice.
Nice, man.
That's cool. That's kind of a big deal for me. So, but yeah, I'm Inquisitor 8.1 on YouTube and Inquisitor 8_1 on Twitter.
Okay.
Sweet.
Irving, you got something you want to shill?
I'm Irving Twin, the Angry Drunk Canadian. I'm on that YouTube. I also have that alternate channel, Irving Twin Gaming. There's not much on it right now, but check it out. Tell me what I've done wrong. Down, vote and berate me till I get it right. How's that?
I'll just criticize your strategy when it comes to the game that you're playing.
Yeah, I could use that too, man.
Will do. We'll critique the shit out of your strategy until you get pissed off.
Till I get good.
And Scoobie there looks like he's waving a flag at us. What's up, Scoob?
No, actually, this is my cane that I use when I walk. There's a flag on it. No, I was actually trying to to use the tip of it to get a spider. That's what I was doing.
Fucking spider.
It's like Captain America beating up Spider-Man in Civil War.
Nice.
Well,
sorry about that.
You got anything to shill then for us, Scoob?
Yeah, sure. I'm Scooby331. You guys can follow me here on YouTube. I'm on Minds.com, Gab.ai, Patreon, PayPal, and I am on Twitter as not Scooby331. I did look for the communists today. They were not around anywhere by me anyway. I didn't make it out to Manhattan. I honestly had no reason to cross the bridge today other than just to go look for them, and it wasn't worth it. You know. So basically, yeah, I don't really have anything too severe coming up. But apparently they're supposed to be having like parties every weekend. You know, they're gonna go and scream how they want everyone to be equal. I guess they think that they're gonna get free Starbucks or something. So I'm gonna try to cover some of the things. If they're really gonna do shit every weekend from now until like whenever, fuck it, I'll try to cover a few of them. But I take requests, by the way. If there's something local and somebody wants me to go film it, I'll go film it. I just put one up for Prostate I think yesterday or the day before, because I was right there. So yeah, if anyone wants videos about the local area, I'll go film it for you. So hit me up and let me know.
You know what I'd be kind of interested to see?
What's up?
Ground Zero.
It's not there no more. They got that big ice one now.
There. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the reflecting pool they got?
Yeah, I know what the one you're talking about. Honestly, it's kind of messed up. I've never actually been to it since they put it there, just because they were charging us at first to get in, and I probably know about. I know about a dozen people. I know about a dozen people personally who we lost in that. So yeah, I haven't been to that yet, but I will go there. And we got a memorial also at the beach I used to work at. Somewhere I've been looking for it. I don't know where the hell the thing is, but I'm gonna film that too.
Yeah.
So if that.
Whenever I go to New York, that's one of the things I would definitely want to see.
Mm-hmm. I'll definitely make it a point to film that for you. I was probably gonna try to see about hitting it up, in the next weekend or two, since the weather's gonna be nice. So yeah, actually, that's a good recommendation. Thanks, Quiz. I'll try to film that for you.
Okay.
Cool. All right, and Tara.
When I'm not wanting to cook babies and feed them to the fucking homeless, you can find me on IMVU, YouTube, Twitter, MeWe. I have a Patreon, and I have a MakerSupport. I also have an Etsy store, Tara and Roxy Craft. I have some good news. This Sunday at 5 p.m. on my channel will be, a small little interview with Ranting Monkey.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
It's gonna be fun, and you better not miss it, motherfuckers.
Yeah, my brother is insisting on wanting to be there, so I'm cool with that. And by the way, last night, Burnside, he said he does not furiously masturbate to it.
Does he violently masturbate to it? If not furiously, surely violently.
Well, I guess he sticks a picture of Ranting Monkey onto his blow-up doll. But I'm actually really excited about Sunday.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, good for you, Tara.
Ranting Monkey's good people.
Yep. Six, you got anything you want to shill out?
A few things, actually. I will be wearing this mask for my Cinco de Mayo video, which is going to be coming out on Cinco de Mayo, which is
Hell
a
yeah.
few days from now. Tomorrow, I'm going to go purchase the serrano peppers, which I will be eating for the video, and that freaking Irving.
Irving is just he's pumping his hand.
Irving's ready for that one. Yeah,
man's a beast. You know.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm going to be eating 4 serrano peppers, and I'll be reading the Wikipedia article on Cinco de Mayo right after I eat those peppers. So that's
awesome.
Gonna be it.
Will you be shooting Napoleon?
I don't know any French people.
Irving, find us a crazy Napoleon to shoot.
Got a lot of short people in San Antonio. I don't know if any of them are French.
Oh, or Acadian, right? You know, or is it Acadian or is it Arcadian?
Yeah. So let's see. I got my Chaos 120 stream coming up on Thursday. Nothing special there, really. I don't know what the title of it's going to be, but it'll be interesting enough. Let's see. Sunday, I don't really. I only have tentative plans to have a tea time stream at around noon. I don't know who I'm going to invite yet, and I don't know what the subject is. I've been really, really bad about getting that stuff pre-planned. Been kind of try to. I got a lot of other stuff on my plate. Just I'll put it that way.
It's all good. I mean, if anything, you can keep it simple. Just make it a stream about dumbasses.
There you go. And I'm currently saving up for a GoPro camera that I will take out and show everybody the sights from this wonderful little town of San Antonio, Texas.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Some Alamo footage.
I'll try to get some of that. I'm going to get some. I'm going to hopefully have this camera by summer, so I will be out having a little bit of fun, taping the local sites, and the Alamo is on my list. It's near the top.
And ask them if they have a basement.
I'm going to see. I'm going to try to find a place where Ozzy peed on it. So.
Oh my God!
Oh boy! So that's kind of what I'm going on. If anybody wants to help me out with that, of course I got Streamlabs whenever I stream, and TeePublic store where you can find my wares. I have my original art on T-shirts. If you have coin, I have wares.
Ooh, so you're Khajiit.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Well, and of course, I am the Veteran Mountain Man, and if you didn't know my YouTube channel, you do now because you're on it watching this. Don't forget, though, that I also have MakerSupport, Patreon, Twitter, Gab, BitChute, and Minds. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, don't subscribe to me on MakerSupport currently because they're having payment card issue processing problems. So, hang off on the MakerSupport until they get that fixed, but all the others are available. And that seems to be about it. You guys got anything else?
Just wanted to wish you again a very, very happy birthday.
Thanks.
Or as they say in my neck of the woods, Feliz Cumpleaños.
Thank you. Well, have a nice night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Hail Sigmar.
Take care, chat.